A file indexing job must be set up and run in order to search archive files. One must be created for each location whose files you want to index. To configure a file indexing job, select Archiving, Agents, and File Indexing from the navigation tree on the left. When the License tab appears, click the Create button in the bottom left. Now, give your indexing job a name and click Create. From the navigation tree on the left, select the job you just created. Then select the Criteria tab in the top middle portion of your screen. Under Data Source, select the drop-down. Here, choose the location you want the crawler to crawl. Under the Indexer section, you can choose Incremental or Recreate. Incremental will index only new data since the last index. This is the option that's most efficient. Recreate will reread the entire contents of the location and re-index it. This will take some time. Let's choose Incremental here. Under Options, you have 3 items you can choose from. Extract files from all folders, which does not restrict the scope of the crawling job to specified subfolders. Include only the following folders, which restricts the scope of the crawling job by including only the specified subfolders. Enabling recursive here would allow you to apply an inclusion policy to the subfolders of a specified folder. Lastly, you have process all folders except the following, which restricts the scope of the crawling job by excluding the specified subfolders. Enabling recursive here would allow you to apply an exclusion policy to the subfolders of a specified folder. Here, let's choose to only include the following folders. Input only the folders you want to index. Then enable recursive in order to apply the inclusion policy to the specified subfolders. Then, to add it, click the plus sign on the far right. To save all configurations on the Criteria tab, click Save in the bottom left. Now let's go to the Job Settings tab in the top middle portion of the screen. First, go ahead and enter a description for the file indexing job if needed. Now, set a job priority, choosing from low to high, with normal being the default. The setting is useful in cases where multiple jobs are running concurrently and you want to control which job takes priority. Under Mode, you have 3 options: Continuous, Pause, and Pause and Delete. Continuous index operates on a continual basis without interruption. The index keeps up to date with all changes in the location. Pause stops indexing once the initial index is built, then there is no need to continue running it. Pause and Delete stops indexing and deletes the existing index. Here, let's select Continuous. Now, click Save in the bottom left corner of the Job Settings tab to save all configurations. Next, select the Log Settings tab. You can edit the settings and enable logging here for troubleshooting purposes later on. However, it is not advised as it will expand the size of your database. Here, let's leave these settings as is. Once you're all set, click Save in the bottom left. To see the progress of the job, click the Reports tab in the top middle portion of your screen. Here, you can see the time the job was run, as well as some statistics, including job status, items indexed, and errors. This concludes the video on how to configure a file indexing job.